Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be going over the new releases for Singing in the Rain. This is a subscription for the month of April at Coco and Fluff. And I'm going to kind of go over a couple of little announcements here at the beginning. So if you are a part of my Facebook group and you already know the spiel and you want to just skip ahead, just kind of jump ahead to where I'm actually showing the kits. Otherwise, if not, then this part of the video is for you. We have a new format that started with this month's kit, which is Baked with Love. That kit is no longer available to sign up for as a subscription, but extras of that subscription will be up in the Etsy shop. So check the Etsy shop. Links are down below in the description. And if that's something that you want to pick up, I think all I had left was some Frosted Clear. I don't have any more of the Premium Matte available in the Baked with Love subscription. So if that's something you want, go check out the Etsy shop. There's also a standalone journaling kit that's over there in that artwork. There's Standard Vertical, Hobonichi Weeks, and Hobonichi Cousin also in the Baked with Love. So if that's artwork that you missed out on, no worries. There is still some things that are available for that. But subscription-wise, we're going to go over Singing in the Rain. One new thing, the page count has increased. So now we have 17 half-size pages. There's no more quarter pages. So 17 half-size pages. There are 2 vellums, 8.5 by 11, and both of those are still in production right now. So stay tuned for you'll have to probably just, if you don't already follow me on Instagram, that is also linked down below, but I will definitely be sharing all of those as soon as they come in. I will share the vellums and I will share the soft touch cards, which are in production right now. So they are not here yet because I'm filming this early. I want to make sure that it is up and ready for you guys to see so that you can sign up and be ready to go now. So signups are available now. And again, that link is also in the description. Okay, I think that was it. Oh, new pricing. New pricing, what's out, what's in, I don't know. I had to refilm this a couple of times. Dogs barking, somebody walking in. It's just like, now I can't remember what I said in the last video that I started and stopped. So I'm just gonna, hopefully I didn't already say this, but if I did, bear with me. The new subscription kits are available internationally. They're flat mail. There's no more washi tape, there's no more journals, there's no more pens, none of that. So you're just getting straight stickers and vellum in the kits, which make it easier for me to ship to you. It's a little bit cheaper for me to ship to you, cheaper for you as well. Prices have changed. I do flat rate shipping on these in the United States, but then it is weight-based and size-based for international. So if you're international, you'll have to go and check out and see if that is a price that is okay with you. And then if you have any suggestions for other ways to ship to you guys, that's not USPS. That was the one that I could find that had the best rate for shipping international flat rate. These are less than 6 ounces. Less than 6 ounces, but it's the vellum sheets that are making it a little bit bigger size-wise. So I think it's coming out to, I think I tested the UK was like $19 or something like that. But anyway, don't quote me. Check and see if where it's sending to you is the right place. And if for some reason your country is not on the list of places, just message me and I'll add it. I just didn't add all 206 places to it because I just added the places that I thought were more likely to, you know, vibe with my kind of stuff. So anyway, if I missed you, I'm sorry. It wasn't on purpose. It was just an overwhelming list of places to add and I wasn't sure. So just message me. It's easy enough to add it. Anyway, that's it for the shipping. The reason for the journals and the washi tape and the pens and all that stuff being gone is because I'm bringing the prices way down for both of us. So ordering washi tape and ordering journals and ordering pens is a huge amount of money out of my pocket that doesn't always work out. Like a lot of times I will have a ton of journals left over because everybody jumped off of the journal one because they didn't need it that month, and so on and so on. Same thing with the washi tape. Sometimes it was you wanted all 3 rolls, other times it was 1, so I would have a ton of stuff left over. And tax time is one of those times that's not just difficult for non-business owners, but is, I think, a little bit more stressful for business owners because sometimes it's a reality check. So real quick, what happens is all year long, as small shops do, and if you're a small shop and you want to shout out down below that you're going through the same thing, camaraderie is fantastic. I would love to commiserate with all of you. But tax time, during the year, most small businesses are like, oh, it's okay, I'll make it up again next month. Or, oh, it's okay, I'll pay for this month and then I'll make it back later on. And then before you know it, it's the end of the year, tax time comes and the reality check hits where you realize that you weren't able to make that up, but you still have the bill due. So in order for me to stay open, which if you're a part of this community, then you know how many shops have had to close down, and it probably has quite a bit to do with that, with increased costs for goods, with increased shipping costs, with the inability to get supplies in time. All those things are I'm sure stacking up for all the shops that had to close down. But I'm staying open, but there's some limitations to what I'm going to be able to provide now, and limitations on what things I'm going to be able to have in my shop. So journals, pens, washi tapes, all those kinds of things, they're all up on the website right now on Etsy, because I'm getting rid of everything, and I will not be reordering them unless it is something special. So more on that later this year if I manage to make it through another year. So anyway, that being said, let's get on to the kit. Enough of the doom and gloom. I just wanted to make sure everybody was understanding why I made these changes. Kits are now $27.50 for all of what you're going to see. So we have Premium Matte, and we have the Frosted Clear. Next month will be kind of like a cozy book theme, and that one will be on washi and ultra thin Premium Matte. But those papers are not here yet. They're still on their way to me. So this month we have Frosted Clear and Premium Matte. I'm going to go over them side by side so you can see the differences in the colors and in the way that they look. So in both kits you are going to get a vinyl sticker, and that is this one this year. The theme is Singing in the Rain, and yes, from the old Fred Astaire movie. The music is from that, and having like all of the like music vibes throughout. If you can see kind of close-ups, you can see that there's like the white music notes in the background and the actual words to the song in the background. So that's that. Then you're going to get on the Frosted Clear the freebie in either kit. Don't forget about the 2 sheets of vellum and the 2 soft touch cards, which aren't here for me to share with you, but those are also included in this. They're in production right now. Then you've got, these are like not a full page sticker, it's a kiss cut sticker. So as you can see here on the side, this is where the kiss cut is, so it's right around the actual artwork. But these are pretty big, and I think that these are really fun to put like on a divider page or on a page where you don't really have a lot to chat about. So we've got those. Let me see if I can line these up so that you can see like that. Next up is the deco page. So the deco page in Premium Matte is going to have that white border, which makes all of the stickers have this little white border right here. And then you can see the vibe here. So right here you have strips. All of these are little kiss cut music notes. This is a big kiss cut piece. As you can see, these are some larger deco pieces, and this is what it looks like in the white matte. Ultra Premium Matte. So this is the unicorn paper. And then this is what it looks like on the Frosted Clear. A little bit more muted when you look at it on the actual paper itself, because this is not a bright white paper. But down on paper itself, when you put it in your planner, especially if you have a white planner, like white paper, and not that cream color paper, it's the colors really pop off the page. And this is low profile to no profile. So this one you're going to have 0 bulk and 0. You're not going to see if I can grab an end without messing anything up. You're not going to see an edge. Hopefully, can you see that? You're not going to see an edge on any of these things. They're all flat. So no white borders around them. So if you like that style, that's what you're going to get with that type of paper. So that's your page 1. Page 2 has this great big floral. These are the bigger pieces. Don't worry, they get smaller. I know I tried to do a mix of both large and small and all kinds of stuff. So you'll see by the time we get through this. But these are some bigger deco pieces, some smaller florals. This is just a paint swatch up there with a little music note in it. Another paint swatch with a music note in it. This goes all the way down here because the words to Singing in the Rain go all the way to the bottom. I have to keep getting on my tippy toes to make sure that you can see what I'm trying to show you. And then this big kiss cut floral at the bottom. So that's it there. And then it's easier for me to show you like this, so you can kind of see it with a background. But that's the Frosted Clear. Then the next page is like the full boxes. So if you have like a standard vertical, a 7x9, an Erin Condren, a Happy Planner, any of those that are 7x9 size, which means that they have a 1.5 inch wide and a 1.9 inch tall, this would be considered like a double box. These are single boxes here. They are a little bit, some of them are kiss cut a little bit different than what your box would actually be, but they still fit within that same box size. Don't quote me, it might be a tiny bit shorter or a tiny bit longer, just kind of depends on how I how I was messing with it, but they're meant for that. And just to kind of give you some full box page options. So this is what it looks like here, and then this is what it looks like on the frosted clear. When you see the washi paper, you're gonna be surprised at how vibrant that washi paper is. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm really, really excited about that, but unfortunately we have one more month before we can get it. Then you have your florals page. So I drew corner floral pieces so that you have stuff to put if you want to decorate like a whole page or a half a page or a double page spread, and you've got your corners up here. This one is also a nice corner size one. Here's a nice little spray here. I gave you a couple of those, and then some individual flowers that you can use for layering elements. And I'll show you some of the layering element options that I have. Here's the frosted clear version. Now these ones are what I would consider the medium-sized deco. You've got some square boxes here. You've got some like what would be considered like a double box. You've got some taller boxes. I gave you some round ones here. And this, my idea for this was to be able to use this in like a Hobonichi cousin or an A5 of some sort, or something of that size range, because these are more thinner, obviously more thinner. Is that a word? Is that even a word? As you can see, these are thinner. So if you can see the difference right there in the size of the boxes, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you have an A5 and a 7x9, you can see that these are going to fit the 7x9, and these are going to be more for like the A5 size. So we've got this one here, which this is one of my favorite ones. Buttons is just standing there with the rain falling on her head. I drew all of these, by the way. I hand draw every single element that's in here, with the exception of I don't write font wise. I use fonts for any of the words. So but everything else is hand drawn by me, everything. So yeah, anyway, just wanted to, I had somebody make a comment the other day about being really happy that I don't use AI. And to be 100% transparent, I use AI, but it has nothing to do with my art. I use AI to help me with social media stuff. So that's what I use AI for, but I definitely do not use AI I draw all this. And then here is the frosted clear version of it. You can tell because it's super derpy, and AI would do a much better job than this. So maybe I should look into it. Okay, here is the small deco, or these would fit, I think, fairly nicely into a Hobonichi Weeks or a personal size, maybe an A6, something like that. You've got a couple of swatches here, which I used the heck out of in one of my spreads that is up on Instagram right now. I love these for putting my little like to do or next week or important or meeting or something like that. I was using them to the point that I need to make like whole separate sheets of just these because I love the way that looks. So I may be adding those next month in more of them. But then you've got a couple of little characters. You've got Leafy here with her rain hat on. You've got Buttons all ready to go out in the rain with her hat over her giant mushroom head. And then they're here on the, I didn't show it on the bigger ones, which I should have because now it's going to be hard to see, but here they're fishing off of a bridge. Here's Leafy with a watering can. I got some rain boots here. I've got Lily with her little baby chicks. That's where these little chicks came from, is because they're hanging out with Lily in the water with kind of peeking through the flowers, that kind of stuff. So there's that one, and then this is what it looks like on the frosted clear. Next up is like your swatches. So these are all paint swatches. I make them in Procreate. So they're going to be different every single time, and then I layer things over the top of them. So like here, if you look at it, there's some like, this is like fancy script stuff. Here there's notes, music notes. This is actually the music from Singing in the Rain. Music notes here, the words to Singing in the Rain. So it's just like a lot of like little overlay things to give you that collage feeling. And then on top of this, you can add more. Like you can take things like this and things like this, and you can layer them on top of each other to give you even more options for layering. Or you can use which I'm kind of excited about, but there's quote sheets in here. You can use quotes over these and make layering elements with the quotes. You can do all kinds of stuff with these. So this one has some deco on it, but not a ton. So you can do more if you want to. And then here it is in the frosted clear. Or you can opt to have no deco, like this, where we just same exact thing. I made these paint swatches in my Procreate, which is where I do all of my drawing. Color them to match the colors of the kit, have the overlays over the top. These ones I have it in white, and then they're all kiss cut, and you can overlay whatever you like over the top, whether it's quotes or characters, or you can write on these. Obviously you can just write on it if you want to. I tried to lower the opacity enough of the white so that you don't like get hit in the face with it, and you're able to actually write over the top of it with a darker pen. So there's those. Then we're going to get into the strips. So these are all strips right here. So since we're not doing washi tape anymore, I wanted to give you a ton of washi options. So this sheet is all strips like this, where you've got the fatter ones and then you've got the skinnier ones on this side. So you've got two different options for sizes. And then it's, again, I went a little crazy with the overlays. And then this is the vellum option, upside down. This is the vellum option. Then this one is a floral option. So here's the, here's the floral option. Same thing, a little bit thicker, a little bit thinner, a little bit thicker, a little bit thinner in both paper options. And then I brought these out because I thought, since we're not doing washi tape anymore, I wanted to make sure that you also had some washi options that were not just strips. So these are kiss cut florals. These obviously are the characters, just like as if I made actual washi tape for these, which I did. Don't get me wrong, there is washi tape rules for this collection and one other collection that's coming out I think in June, but those were ordered last year. But they'll be up in Etsy. So if you actually still want washi tape rolls, you can get those in, as a matter of fact, I think I have them here. I forgot to bring them over here. So I'll grab them and show them to you at the end. So if that is something that you want, you can hop over to Etsy and grab those. But the paint, oh my gosh, it kind of looks like paint. The rain up here, some just regular strips, and then your kiss cut washis. So these are actually cut like that. Whoops, I just ripped it apart. So you have both options. You've got frosted clear, and see the difference in the color just like pops off the page when it's on a white backing. And then this one is a little bit more muted. So if you like that muted, more muted, but it does still have quite a bit of color when you put it on a white planner page, you'll like this frosted clear. If you want like your pop of color and you're used to this, then this is your option. This is what you're going to want for your option. These are the monthly pages. So in the monthly pages doesn't necessarily mean you have to use them as a monthly. And I know before you say anything, this has already been changed. These were the test cut pages. The actual pages have been cut and ready to go, and they're on the shelf with the soft touch card calendar on it, because this ding dong put the first on the, see, now you know, you could tell that I hand draw all of this because the date is wrong. So I put it on a Monday when it's on a Tuesday. But so these are just mine, which I will be playing with throughout the entire month after they go live. But yours have a different April on them. But this is a monthly. You have this month important appointment to do birthday and goals. Then you've got smaller corner. You've got some smaller deco here that you can use throughout. You've got a little thing here that says never give up, and that is kiss cut. You've got 1 to 31 for numbers, and then you've got a couple of strips of washi that is different from all the other washi. I want to make sure you have lots of options for washi. I think I've made that probably pretty overly clear at this point. And now you have your frosted clear version of that same thing. Then we have our quote sheets. Now this rest of this stuff all comes in frosted vellum only, not, so I'm not even going to show you both of them. These ones, I'm changing everything script, number, quote, any of that wise to either frosted clear or washi once that comes. And then all of the icons and stuff like that are going to be on the premium mat. because I'm only going to have those 2 papers available in the shop once they get here. So I'm making the changes to something that's more uniform all the way around so that I don't have to keep printing and cutting different paper types for different things. So all of the quotes, scripts, numbers, days of the week, all that kind of stuff is only going to be available. Right now it's on Frosted Clear, but it will be available on washi, and then like you're used to icons and all that kind of stuff are going to be available on the premium mat. So anyway, back to this. So we have some quotes here. I also gave you a big overlay of the actual words to the song. Why am I smiling and why do I sing? Like the words to Singing in the Rain. Then some quote sheets, some quotes that are on backings. So like love story stuff, to go where the wind takes you. This says never give up, enjoy every moment, small steps every day. You heart me. And then it's just some like a little quote sheet. Sorry, I think I'm too close to the camera. So I just wanted you to have some more layering things that can go on top of other layering things, because that's kind of the point of the way that I've tailored these kits to be. This is dates and numbers and months with the actual date, some days of the week in here that are full but different font, and then some bigger numbers. So smaller numbers, bigger numbers. This is, it says January 1, February 2, whatever. Then up here is like the smaller days of the week, and then here you've got some full, and then it says weekend. So you got that. Then you have all of the monthlies for April. So April 1st through the 30th, and then I added Easter, and I have a birthday in here for you. And then this one is just 5 weeks worth of the days of the week. So Monday through Sunday, you've got a whole thing. And at the very bottom is this month and the next month. So you have all of that. So hopefully I went over pretty much every single thing. So these are available for sign up on February 22nd. They will start shipping on April 1st, and they will be available basically until they run out. So what I do is I print a set number of them for how many people are subscribed already, and then I add a certain number that I'm hoping to hit by the end. And once those are gone, it's gone. So it's not like it'll be open forever kind of a thing. It'll be keep checking and seeing if one or the other is available. If one runs out faster than the other, then the other one is what's going to be available. So no waste. We're going to a no waste, no bulk, no extras kind of financial regrouping. I don't know how else to say it without it sounding doom and gloom. There's no doom and gloom. I'm not going anywhere. I just can't quit my day job, and I'll never be able to retire. How's that? So anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, I love to hear your comments down below. I try to answer them all as quickly as I can possibly can. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I will see you on the next one. Bye.